What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we'll be looking at Assassin's Creed 3 for the Wii U. This is the first time this series has graced a Nintendo console. Of all games to start off with, and of all consoles to start on. Oh boy. Ubisoft brings the American Revolutionary War to your living room with this game. So, will this be a revolutionary experience? Enough so to make me feel like an assassin to where I could jump into hay bale I have out front? Or will it be like the Boston Tea Party, another taxation, but this time on my patience? I don't know, let's find out in my review of Assassin's Creed 3 for the Wii U. The game begins with a quick backstory leading up to the present.
In the end, it all comes down to him. To Desmond. Through the Animus, he discovered his heritage, explored the lives of his ancestors, and uncovered their secrets.
Assassin's Creed 3 drops you into the powdered wig era of American history, where you start your adventure as Haytham Kinway. This is where the game kicks off, with an extensive prologue that might feel a little lengthy, but it does last longer than some of my own relationships. Here it gives you an understanding of how the controls works, and later tries to pull a shocking twist to the player. It becomes several hours before you actually get to play as Connor Kinway, who is actually the main protagonist. However, once you do step into Connor's shoes, the gameplay becomes dynamic and engaging. You'll experience tree hopping, taking down redcoats, and blending in with the crowd while pretending to be just another citizen buying bread, with all the vital elements that enhance the stealth mechanics of the game. This blend of action and strategy provides an interesting gameplay and experience worth exploring. Now, let's talk about the gameplay. The movement has been updated from previous titles. Connor can now vault over obstacles and climb through trees with fluid animation. The combat can be fast-paced, but sometimes I feel as though it doesn't register my input, leaving me getting hit more often than I should. Connor can counter, disarm, and use a variety of weapons from tomahawks, pistols, and to your trusty hidden blades. There is a mix of urban hiding spots, such as benches and crowds, and natural camouflage, such as the tall grass and brushes. However, stealth can sometimes feel clunky, as enemies have an inconsistent AI detection. Along with a variety of tailing, eavesdropping, assassinations, and open-air combat sequences, some mission types, such as the tailing and eavesdropping, starts to feel very repetitive. There are unique places to visit in the game, such as Boston, a dense colonial city, New York, similar to Boston but more war-torn, and the Frontier, a massive wilderness area full of wildlife and side missions. Another addition to the game is its lively weather and season dynamics. Snowy winters affects movement and visibility, adding some realism to the gameplay. Things to do aside from the main campaign, there are homestead missions, where you build a community by recruiting other settlers. There are the naval battles, and lastly, there are the hunting and trading systems. The graphics, I must say, were surprising at how good visually it looked on the Wii U. Frame rate, on the other hand, though, did struggle a bit, especially in large-scale battles. Now, I want to talk about the glitches. When I booted up the game, it prompted me to update it, but I couldn't connect to the servers to do so. I figured it wouldn't be such a big deal and moved on. Playing through, I didn't notice anything up until I got to one mission, and it was the Boston Tea Party mission. This is where it had consistently crashed. I had to find out how to fix this problem, which made me realize I needed to have downloaded that update in hopes of fixing it. Thus, I got creative and I found a way to update the game. I modded it. Apparently, when this game was first released, there were game-breaking bugs and crashes, hence the need for the update. After that, I was able to get past that part and move on to the game. From there on, I only saw minor glitches pop up here and there. Now, what makes the Wii U version different from the Xbox 360 and PlayStation 3 versions? Well, that's where the GamePad comes in, which acts like a map, and that's it. No cool touchscreen assassinations or GamePad exclusive missions, just a map. There is this quick access to inventory and weapons via the touchscreen system, but it's kind of hard in mid-battle when you're changing your weapons on a touchscreen while holding something that is the size of a school cafeteria tray. In short, Assassin's Creed 3's Wii U port is functional entry in the franchise. It's still a good game, but it's just buried under bloat, like the other versions. But it's less about innovation and more about, hey, at least it runs here. Combat is still the same old counter-kill ballet. Climbing trees is new and fun for about 5 minutes, and the naval missions are a standout, almost like Ubisoft knew this would be the best part and build an entire game around it later. Thus, I'm giving Assassin's Creed 3 for the Wii U a 7 out of 10. Anyways, guys, that's it for my review. It's crazy how, so far, on all of the launch titles for the Wii U, when it comes to their gamepad functionalities, there's nothing there. Anything and everything that you could do, you can use a Pro Controller to do it. The quick access to your weapons on the touchscreen pad, you can just use a D-pad. There's no point to it, and I don't know why, so far on all the games, none of them have any interesting features. It's just crazy how nothing screams innovation here, and yet they try to push it as an innovative thing. And I'm trying to review all of the launch titles, or at least the window launch titles, before I move on to any other games. At least that's what I'm trying to do. So I'm hoping that the next game I review will have something that makes it cry out, go buy a Wii U for the time. Anyways, guys, I hope you all enjoyed that video. I'll see you all in the next one, and you all take care.